Thinking about moving to Nashville, Tennessee in 2025? Well, today you've come to the right place. We're going to tell you everything you need to know about living in or moving to Music City. Nashville is no doubt a popular it city. We have people moving here from all over the country, and repeatedly, year after year after year, Nashville continues to come up in those surveys of best places to live. It is truly a southern city with so much to do. And if you like professional sports, which a lot of people like to have visitors come in and have something to do, well, we've got all of that. We've got, of course, professional football, the Tennessee Titans. We've got the Predators, which is a professional hockey team. And soccer, we've got the Nashville Soccer Club. So lots of things to do here in Nashville, Tennessee. If you're wondering why Nashville is such a vibrant city, you have come to the right place. We're going to do a fast pass today, the short hits and runs of why so many people are loving Nashville, so you can decide if you want to move here in 2025. If you have just joined our channel, we cannot thank you enough. We're so grateful to have a couple of minutes of your time. My name is Lorene Hetherington, and I'm with Parks Compass here in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm very fortunate to lead a team of luxury agents who specialize in helping people buy and sell real estate here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. So if you're kicking around the idea of moving to Nashville, we'd love the opportunity to get on a call or get on a Zoom and talk to you a little bit about what you're looking for. And then when you come to town, if you can call ahead or text us ahead of time and let us know that window of opportunity, we'd love the chance to be able to take you out and show you around different neighborhoods to find the perfect address for you. We are all about helping you buy a house, get a fresh start, and live your best life yet. If you are thinking about moving to Nashville, Tennessee in 2025, the number one reason you should consider this is the overall cost of living. Tennessee is popular because the overall, again, low cost of living. It is actually 49th out of 50th in as far as overall tax burden in the states of the United States. New York is number one. Part of the reason Tennessee scores so well is because we have no state income tax. Tennessee is one of 9 states that has no state income tax, so that saves you a lot of money. But we do have a sales tax. It's about 9.25%. Here in Tennessee, also, we are taxed on groceries and food. I know in California, they don't have that, but overall, when you crunch the numbers and look at the overall scheme of things, you're still likely to be way ahead here in Nashville. We also have very low utility bills. In the summer, when it's super hot, your average home is going to be about $200 for your electric bill. In winter, the gas bill is about the same. I had a family here moving here from California, and they had $800 a month for electric, and their water bill was sky high. So they were calculating it based on just utilities, how much money they would save. Also here in Nashville, Tennessee, and nearby Franklin, Tennessee, our property taxes are very, very low. Just to give you an example, an $800,000 house, you'll likely pay about $3,000 a year in property taxes. For $1 million house, again, depends on which county you're looking in, you're looking at around $4,000 a year for total property taxes. That is so much lower than other states like California and Illinois. I have to tell you the story of the family that I'm helping move here from the Chicago area. They had a bunch of rentals, and they had a little house, as they described, little house of about $250,000 just south of Chicago, and they were paying $10,000 a year in property taxes. So of course, when they're here with me in the car looking around, they were pleasantly surprised at how low our taxes are here as far as our property taxes. Gas prices, just another caveat, also lower here. It's about $1.50 a gallon less here in Tennessee than if you were to go to other places and compare it to, say, Los Angeles. When it comes to houses, people sometimes get a little sticker shock when they first go on Zillow because homes here in nice areas are not inexpensive. This, of course, is a top 50 city, and when you compare it to other places like major metropolitan areas, you factor in all the costs, you're still way ahead here in Nashville, and our homes continue to go up and appreciate. We do have a great range of homes depending on what you're looking for. Condos here are starting around that 400 mark, but in most areas you're probably looking around 5 to 750 for condos. Homes in all of our areas, it's really tough. Our starting point is around 650, and it doesn't take much to get to that $1 to $3 million mark as far as nice neighborhoods and great locations in the Nashville area. The closer you are to the city, of course, the more money you're going to be paying. People sometimes come to me and they want a new house, and we sometimes have to place them 45 minutes out with our traffic. And you really have to ask yourself, is getting a brand new house worth 45 minutes one way to go traveling? And that's a question that you have to ask yourself. And we just take your cues and try to find you a house. But the overall cost of living here, no matter where you live, is still a lot lower than other cities across the country. The number 2 reason to consider moving here in 2025 is the way of life. People are friendlier here in the South. Nashville, Tennessee, of course, is right in the South. It is the heart of the Bible Belt, and it does tend to be very conservative. Let's talk for a minute about the Bible Belt. A lot of people here look forward to joining a new church because it opens up new doors to a new community. I will say, no matter what religion you come from, find your church or find your place, and that's going to open up so many doors to have a new community for you here. People are friendly and nice. We have a lot of women's and men's groups. There's a lot of also outdoor activities here. You can play tennis, pickleball, great places to hike, but you've got to find your community. And when you move here, people you'll find are just friendly, and not because they want something from you. It's actually ingrained in our culture to be kind and respectful. You will always tell the people that are new to the area because they are the most impatient when it comes to driving around. If you start honking your horn, you are going to be flagged as a newcomer. But I think as you come here, you'll realize, hey, it's slower here. Take your time a little bit and try not to honk, because people just have a lot going on in their lives and they always try to do the best that they can. So I think you'll find that it's such a beautiful, southern, gracious city, conservative, full of Christian values. Number 3 is, of course, the weather. One of the things that I love about Nashville, Tennessee and nearby Franklin, Tennessee is there are truly 4 great seasons, and each one has its own special dynamite moments. Summers here are hot, July in particular. Fall here, absolutely amazing as you take drives and you get to see all of the leaves changing. Spring, of course, is my favorite, but we do have a winter here. We do get a little bit of snow. I would say it snows here on average 3 to 4 times a year. It's usually maybe a half inch and it melts within a couple of days. Our coldest month is January, where we have highs around that 45 to 50 mark. It can get down into the 30s, just a warning. If you are coming from a place where it snows a lot, you can go ahead and put that snowblower on Facebook Marketplace or give it to a neighbor, because you're not going to need snow equipment here in Nashville. I also want to let you know, when it does snow here, the city pretty much shuts down. So you'll be like everybody else and go to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and load up with food. And then you'll just be hanging out at home, working remotely from your house when it does snow here a couple of times a year. Number 4, there are lots of things to do. Of course, you've probably heard Nashville has an incredible country music scene, but we also have so many different kinds of music and different kinds of artists that are bringing all kinds of entertainment here to the Nashville area. We have a street called Broadway where you can go and watch live music literally any night of the week. And again, all kinds of musicians moving here, not just country, and we have lots of people in the movie and television industry coming here as well. As a caveat to that, we happen to have a lot of outdoor concerts and movie nights within neighborhoods, which is super fun. And if you like the outdoors, several amazing parks and nature trails. We do have several areas to go for boating, and that is one of my favorite things to do, of course, is to get out on the water here, or just simply take a drive in the rolling hills. You can go to a really cool place called Leapers Fork. It's just south and west of Franklin, Tennessee, and they have just the most amazing horse farms and rolling hills. We mentioned at the top of the video professional sports teams, of course, Tennessee Titans football team, the Nashville Soccer Club, and Predators hockey team. Also, if you like exploring restaurants, trust me, you can eat your way through Nashville. We have a lot of smaller, locally owned restaurants, all kinds of food. We're really not into those big box chains restaurants, so I really feel that quaint family-owned restaurants just opens up so much of a palette here. So again, we're known for attracting lots of foodies. Number 5, housing opportunities. If you work remote, perhaps if you've worked remote since COVID and have the opportunity to live anywhere in the country, why would you not want to explore what Nashville, Tennessee and nearby Franklin, Tennessee have to offer? We have all kinds of houses, from traditional Southern homes to more modern homes, or we have my favorite, homes that look Southern and traditional on the outside, but once you get inside, it's very that modern, organic look. That's really hot right now, and I think it's a trend to continue here in Nashville, Tennessee. We also have some amazing pockets of the city. You can live more like of an urban, densely populated area like 12 South, where the homes are a little bit closer together. Great walkability though. There's also an area of town called Sylvan Park, a little bit more affordable than 12 South, but also has amazing walkability. You can park your car on a Friday and not go anywhere. You can just walk everywhere on the weekends. Green Hills, of course, is a posh suburb south of the city. Brentwood, another beautiful place to explore. It is also one of the most expensive real estate places to live in all of the U.S., rivaled only by Belmead, where we've had some gorgeous Southern style homes with land. You really need to just start with your budget budget. I always tell people if you decide to move to Nashville, Tennessee, you need two things. You need a budget and you need a time frame. And then hopefully you will be kind enough to call our team, and if nothing else, just explore the different areas, and we'd love to be able to take you out and introduce you to the different neighborhoods that might be your next address. Again, this is a video about if you're thinking about moving to Nashville, Tennessee in 2025, just some things to kick around and consider. We would love the opportunity to talk to you and help you explore this great city, or if it's just on your radar and need to answer a few questions, text us and we'll set up a time to do a Zoom call or a phone call to talk about what this city has to offer and why you might want to move here in 2025. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you next week.